We talking rom-com, we talking action, we talking drama and movie classics. Whatever you want, yo, we have it. Cause we talking movies on the podcast. So I married a film critic. So I married a film critic. So I married a film critic. Hey honey, I just want to talk about the movie like casually. You don't have to bring up the cinematography. Honestly, let's just talk about like how the characters were fun. Married a film critic. So I married a film critic.
Welcome to So I Married a Film Critic, a discussion between a professional film critic and lecturer and me, his wife of over 20 years, who just likes to watch movies for fun. I'm your co-host, Julia.
Hey everyone, this is Barry.
And tonight we decided to watch, I don't know, just a scary movie that's okay for kids.
Was that how we build it? A scary movie for children? No. No, this was you hadn't seen it. I took B to see this opening day in the theater. So if the goal was to traumatize her, then mission accomplished. That happened in July. No, this is one of the biggest films of 2025. It was a monster hit. You hadn't seen it. You were excited because we have Peacock now, and it's like, what can we? Ooh, we hadn't seen it before. And we went over the cast list, and I'm like, yeah, Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, and you're like, oh, Jonathan Bailey is in this, and that's when you were just like,
yeah, I was excited about Jonathan Bailey.
Is he in this scene? How about this scene? Is he in this next scene? Like, oh my gosh, who is this guy?
But B did not want to watch it. She had given it 1 star.
Which I don't remember, honestly, her saying that. I remember having a really good time with her seeing it, but...
I know, her memories of it were not great. And so I kind of forced it because I really wanted to watch it.
It's funny, too, because she doesn't care about the humans. She cares about... Because the prior trilogy had Bluey the dinosaur, if I remember correctly, and this one has Dolores. So that's what she cared about. And I think it jogged her memory.
And she has a Dolores.
Lego, which I got her for Christmas. Yeah, she has a little Dolores that she made out of Legos. So she had that clutched to her while we watched this a second time at home.
Which
I think it went better.
Adorable.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh, that Lego is a life size of Dolores.
Yes, it's the same size.
Yeah, Dolores is tiny. Mm-hmm. I wonder if in the next movie, Dolores is going to wreak havoc on New York City or something.
Well, that's a good place to start because that's where we begin with this one.
Oh, we start in New York? Okay, well, let's get into it. This is the opening. There's a lot of title cards. So in 2008, InGen operates a dinosaur laboratory of genetics on Ile St. Hubert in the Atlantic Ocean, housing transgenic and mutated dinosaurs that the company had deemed disturbing. So there's a 6-limbed Tyrannosaurus called Distortus Rex.
Yeah, the real star of the movie. As you said, and rightfully so, he looks like the alien from Alien.
He does. So there's a whole opening scene with a guy who basically dies because of his
Snicker bar wrapper. Yeah. When I saw this movie opening day with Beatrice, I saw it a second time with some buddies of mine, AZD and G Money, who used to have the Big Fat Morning Show on Maui. And before the movie started, I handed them Snickers bars, and I said, you'll thank me. They're like, no, we'll thank you right now. They said, no. What? No, first 5 minutes of the movie, and then eat it. I promise.
Yeah, I remember you did that.
Afterwards, ACD came up to clap me on the shoulder, like, hey, the Snicker bar! Yeah, my favorite part of this movie is that this all happens because of a Snicker bar.
Yes.
Because no matter, and it happens in the Ridley Scott Alien movies too. These scientists, no matter how hard they train, no matter what eggheads they are, they always do something so stupid that causes everything to go haywire. And it's no longer like we left the pod bay door open, we didn't give enough. No, it's like, oops, I left my candy wrapper on the floor. I got sucked into the air duct, and now the whole lab is destroying, and I get eaten poetically by this dinosaur that looks like a giant phallus. Yeah,
that guy escapes containment. He kills the employee. It's really... Okay. If you were the woman on
by guy you mean Distortus Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Distortus Rex kills the guy.
Yes.
Okay, and he's on the other side of this door, and there's a woman there, and they both have keys, how they open it, turn the key at the same time. Okay. And he's like, come on, open the door! And she's looking and sees this disgusting dinosaur behind him, Would you open the door?
I assume this guy has probably been asking for her number for months. And I'm sure she's like, you know what? 2 birds, 1 stone. Screw this guy.
Oh.
And then later on, like, oh, he had the Snicker? Oh, forget it. No, he.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, she was rightfully like paralyzed with fear. So.
And now Distortus Rex has this weird hankling for humans that are full of Hershey's.
For chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So all the personnel have to abandon the island. And so.
Yeah, it's a weird way to do this because you're right because it's a lot of title cards establishing what's happened between.
Oh, and
this
it's like
last
the
movie.
Earth is uninhabitable for the dinosaurs. Oh, my favorite was now humans are bored with dinosaurs.
It's like, you talking about us in the audience with this franchise, or do you mean the characters in the movie? No, and that's when it opens up. And I gotta say, like, I love this opening scene so much because it's no longer because the movie goes back to the whole thing of the John Williams Jurassic Park theme. People are looking at all at dinosaurs. We get that late in the film.
Yeah,
but at
way
this
later.
point, it's a traffic jam in New York.
Well, but before we get to that,
Okay.
I was like, oh, people are bored now.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that just so typical?
Well, I mean, it's like, you know how there were too many zombie movies? Same thing.
Yeah.
There's just too many freaking dinosaurs.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Every time I go to the Starbucks line, there's like a compy. He's like eating somebody. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to go to the library. They close it because the Taliosaur got inside. He's
I
eating all
know.
the literature.
my Wi-Fi keeps going out because they're chewing the cords.
So irritating.
I know.
The Brontosaurus started making out with a telephone pole. Now I can't call anybody. The internet's down again because those freaking dinosaurs.
Yeah. Like,
Love it.
why did you bring them back?
I'm driving home. There's like, there's a police barricade. Can't get in my house. What's going on? Sorry, man. A Dinoctosaur, left a footprint, and it's like a big pothole. Sorry, like you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Oh man, those
Like,
dinosaurs!
All these detours in my town.
Oh my God,
I know.
just be extinct already. God.
Yeah, all the kids are like, ugh, you guys brought these guys back. You're so stupid. Okay, so now it's 2025. So most of Earth's climate reveals to be unsuitable for the de-extinct animals, with the remaining ones surviving in equatorial regions, I guess because it's warm there. And so now we're in New York City with a traffic jam, and everyone's like, mer, mer, like, move out of the way. And this dinosaur's just like...
It's a great visual.
He's all like trapped by all these wires, and everyone's like, ugh, not again.
And it's notable that this isn't a T-Rex. It's like a Brontosaurus. It's a nice dinosaur.
It's an herbivore.
Yeah, it's cute. But like, of course, everyone's like, come on!
I know. So we have, now we introduce to our...
I got tickets to Wicked! Come on! Out of the way!
Okay, so we're introduced to Martin Krebs, an executive at a pharmaceutical company called Parkergenics.
Who did you think Martin Krebs was played by for most
Okay,
of the movie?
I was like, is that Orlando Bloom? And Barry's like, no. And I'm like, you're kidding. That's really not Orlando Bloom. I mean, I was like, he's got to be joking for like the first 20 minutes. I kept thinking he was Orlando Bloom.
The question is, where was Orlando Bloom when this movie's made? How do we know that Orlando Bloom and Rupert Friend aren't the same person?
I know. Rupert Friend, you guys.
He looks like Orlando Bloom's fiendish older brother.
Okay, but they have a resemblance.
It's a striking resemblance.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever thought of it until just now. Yeah.
I know. So then all of a sudden, Zora Bennett is in the back of his car. And
Zora's played by...
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Yay! Star of the show.
What is her job? She's a covert operative, which is just like...
She's an adventurer. She's Laura Croft.
Okay. Indiana Jones.
Yeah, although I think those two are a little more legit than what she does. I mean, she does mercenary stuff. She does extractions.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
She's like Russell Crowe in Proof of Life. Wow, that's a deep dive.
That's a deep cut, babe.
Yeah, sorry. We'll give you time while you Google that.
All right, so Martin Krebs is like, hey, I need you to do this very illegal thing. And she's like, I'm not doing it. He says he'll pay her
And
millions
she's like,
of
"Ka-ching!
dollars.
It's on. Done."
She's like, oh, actually, I changed my mind. I will sell my soul for money.
Yeah. Just kidding. I have no morals.
Yeah.
How many figures? There.
Yeah. So that doesn't take long for her to decide to do that. And then they go and find paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis.
Oh, who plays Dr. Loomis?
Jonathan Bailey.
Oh! Now, what do you know him from? Bridgerton?
Bridgerton
Okay.
and Wicked.
Okay, yeah, this guy is number one right now.
And he was like the sexiest man alive. People's sexiest man.
Well, if People magazine says it, surely it must be true.
Yeah, no, Oh, and he's a great actor. And he can sing and he can dance.
You notice, listeners, how she's suddenly at a loss for words.
No, I'm not.
Sorry, what were we saying? He can dance?
Yes! He can do like gymnastics stuff too. He did flips in the first Wicked.
You guys, he could do flips, okay? I mean, he could act, he could sing and dance, and he could do flips, okay? Well, I gotta say, he's not an American. He's playing an American in this, and that's pretty impressive. It's a good accent. If you had not known, when you say, like, this is one of those really
I did not
seamless.
detect his original accent. You're
Once
right.
again, it just shows that if you're European, you could probably do our accent so much better than we can do yours. How many times, even, like, and she's one of my favorites. I love Scarlett Johansson.
Except Sean Connery. He can't. He can't do it.
Sean Connery was on the never list. Doesn't matter. Never worked out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're...
I'm Lithuanian. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No.
Okay, so they're meeting with him. So it's Krebs and Zora meeting with Dr. Loomis, and they're like, you know, nobody cares about these dinosaurs anymore. You're losing money in this museum. And, you know
what else people don't care about? This part of the movie. When I was a child, we used to call this the boring part.
I know. But I was paying attention because
Jonathan Bailey's in the scene.
well, that's true. He does have an annoying thing that he likes to do in the movie where he chews loudly on Altoids. I don't know that there's any woman who would ever find that sexy.
I think, Julia, if you were married to Jonathan Bailey, I think the fact that he chews on Altoids would be the one thing. It's the one thing about him. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it would though. It would never be endearing because there was this like, I shouldn't even talk about this, but there was this like reel on Instagram where a guy was playing himself and his wife, and the guy is just casually like eating his cereal, like, you know, and he's like, yeah, babe, it's gonna be a great day. And the wife is him playing the wife is just sitting there like imagining like divorce papers, imagining like murdering him.
Wow. I feel like you're trying to tell me something by bringing this up randomly.
But all the women in the comments were like, oh my gosh, it's so horrible. And all the guys are like, what?
What's the problem? Yeah. Likewise, I don't see a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Sorry for that little side adventure.
No,
there.
I'm learning a lot here.
Yeah. Okay, so
When I'm murdered, this will be evidence in my court case.
All right, so the pharmaceutical company wants to create a medicine for cardiovascular disease, like a treatment. And so they're like, hey, why don't we get blood from these crazy dinosaurs that live to be hundreds of years old, and we'll use their blood to make this medicine. But they have to be alive. They have to be live samples because once they die, oh my gosh, the oxygen leaves their blood. It's no longer good enough. But they need it from 3 different ones. Okay. Why in the world? I was like, this is clearly a movie plot because if you actually needed like a live sample and you could get one from, if they're like, hey, these 3 would be fine. Get as many as you can, but we could just use one.
I like it as a plot device that you have to get to the 3 dinosaurs and they each represent air, land, and sea. I like that. That's kind of fun. What I don't get is how they trust not Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Because it's like, wait a second. We need we need at least one scene where he's behind a desk. We need one scene where we show him running for governor. The fact that he just shows up, he's like, I got a lot of money. It's like, clearly the villain.
Yeah.
Clearly we can't trust this guy.
I know.
Yeah, and he's clearly like making it up as we go. That's the thing that it feels like it's
You never
malnourished.
see him talking to the people at the pharmaceutical company.
No, he's just like, done.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to triple your price? Done. Yeah, you got it. Done.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
There's no text messages.
It's like, is it just him? Is there anybody behind? No, I'm serious. Because that would be interesting. As is, he's just the talking, walking bad guy who's obviously going to screw everybody at some point. It's not that not Orlando Bloom doesn't play it well. It's just that not Orlando Bloom doesn't have a lot to play.
Right. And it's obvious he's the bad guy.
He's obviously a Snidely Whiplash just waiting to reveal himself.
So when he does reveal himself, you're not surprised.
No. If anything, it's like the movie has given us so much to hate him over. It almost feels like, man, they waste too much time letting him live.
They do.
Because the dino threats are pretty great. We don't really need this guy. He clearly can't hack it out in the jungle without Scarlett Johansson.
And I know. Well, I'm surprised Scarlett Johansson survived, honestly.
There's even a part, we're jumping ahead, where she's kind of questioning him about a bad thing that he does. And it's like, she should have killed him right then and there. Or they should have tied him to a tree then and there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And let the dinos get him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And let the dino get him. The one with the shaky shake on the side. The one that got Nedry in the first one.
Yeah.
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 That would have been justified.
I know. Just let him get squirted by like acid in the eyes.
Yeah. I miss that guy. Because there's too many weirdo dinosaurs in this one. There's not enough like...
They're all mutants.
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
want some OG dinosaurs. All the weirdies in this one.
I know. They're all very strange.
It's like a pterodactyl with a baboon's face.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know. They're very weird. All right, so Zora recruits her team. We have, who are the actors? We have Duncan Kincaid, who's...
Mahershala Ali, the Oscar winner from Green Book. He's a great actor. He was supposed to be playing Blade at this point in time, so I think he's in this movie just because, like, well, Blade's not happening yet. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been... They've been, like, dragging their feet getting that movie. I mean, they announced that thing years ago, and, I mean, that was supposed to be his movie after Green Book. Do you remember Green Book? How long ago that was?
Yeah, I never even saw that.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You know what? It was overrated. It's okay.
Okay. And then we have like...
A lot of other people who might as well have
like,
Dino Snack written out.
Exactly. There's like 3 other people that...
Who are all going to die, and they do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So who cares
They're
about them?
not very well defined. They're seen like, working on the boat and giving exposition. It's like, yeah.
I mean, because movies like this need a death count. And so you have to have all these extra characters.
It's like the red shirt guys in Star Trek. They would get off the ship with Kirk, and it's like, you go look behind that rock.
And
like,
then...
Okay. Ah! Well, he wore the red shirt. We knew how that was going to go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the team is traveling illegally to Ile Saint Hubert to gather biosamples from
So crazy. Have any of these missions been sanctioned? Like, come on. Has any of this been legal?
I don't know.
There's no way.
Well,
they make such a big deal. We got to sneak around. There's no sneaking around. We don't see them, go past like customs and border.
Well, I know
that.
that's because they get on a boat, and I think once you're out in international waters, like who's gonna come get you? The Coast Guard.
There should have been a thing about like pirates. That would have been interesting. Like a Captain Phillips situation and with dinosaurs. That would have been cool.
Well, okay, maybe.
And so there's like it's like how vast this ocean is, and there's just like 2 boats and the dinosaurs.
Yeah. There's nobody else.
I mean, and I'm not complaining because the movie, funny, like
It's long.
It's a long film, and of all movies to steal from, the movie starts to really come alive once it steals from Jaws. Thank you, Mr. Spielberg. Like, yeah, we'll just borrow about 15 minutes of Jaws to get this movie going. But no, it does feel malnourished, and it's a lot of back and forth. Like, do we just go straight to get the dinosaurs? Do we rescue these people? It's kind of again, like for a movie this long, it could have afforded to lose it. Especially since it spent so much time with title cards.
I know.
And by the way, we needed a video. We needed a video because in the first Jurassic Park, that animated movie showing us, that was brilliant.
That was
because
good.
It's like, this is one of those corny, cheesy, animated movies you watch on a ride, but like it perfectly set up how cloning worked. That was great. The movie needed that. And
To tell us about the mutants.
show us the worlds of like illustrate, because the thing in New York is such a compelling way to start the
They
movie.
said everyone lives near the equator. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, we needed more of that. Like, they should, or like a political ad, like, "Hi, I'm not Orlando Bloom, and I promise to eradicate dinosaurs."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Because you're bored of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Give me your money.
Yes.
All right, so they're in the water. They're traveling to get the Mosasaurus, and there's like a tracking device on him. So he's the easiest one to technically track. And then we like cut to another part of the ocean where there's a family sailing. It's a guy named Ruben with his 2 daughters, Teresa and Isabella, and then Teresa's boyfriend, Xavier, who at first I was like, this character is so terrible, but he actually becomes like some comedy relief later on.
Manuel Garcia Rufo is the father. He's great. I've
Yeah.
never heard of him before, never seen him in anything before. I'm looking at his body of work. It's like, I think I've seen these things. But anyway, he's wonderful in this. This feels suspiciously like a different script. They're like, you know what? Let's just take these 2 scripts
Yeah.
and make them into one. Like the whole, remember that concept about the family that it's lost at sea and they wind up washed up at Jurassic World? Let's put that together with this.
Yes.
Although it still feels, and I like Jurassic World Dominion a lot, it still feels less of a jumbo movie like that one was. Remember, where it's like the new cast plus the old cast. And I like that film. Most people hate it because it's so insane and it's just kind of all over the place. But like, if anything, that movie felt like one of those deconstructed burgers where there's just too many ingredients on the plate. And this one, you can put your mouth on the burger at least. It's still intact. It's not like falling over.
Okay. All right. It's more of a smash burger, you're saying.
More of a smash burger. Yes, exactly.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, when the movie jumped to
Hungry
this
now.
family, I was like, where are we going with this? But
Because it's a long build-up.
It
You've
really
got the nonsense of
is.
the boyfriend coming out, and it's interesting. That's maybe one of the most clever things. This guy, like, oh, he's gonna be the first to die. He's
yes,
so irritating.
I know. I thought the boyfriend was gonna die for
Yeah.
sure.
The fact that David kept the screenwriter that he actually no, the boyfriend becomes one of the most endearing characters in this whole thing, and maybe one of the most relatable. Weirdly,
Yeah.
So that, but at the same time, it's a long build-up to such a point where I do kind of wonder, like, I bet this used to be just a standalone script. It just opened up like this.
Yeah. So yeah, the boyfriend doesn't want to take his turn, steering the boat, and the dad's like exhausted, and he's like, I'm gonna go take a nap, And then who comes to attack their boat? The Mosasaurus. He overturns the sailboat, and Ruben sends out a distress call. So despite Martin Krebs wanting to stay on mission, the expedition team alters their course to rescue the family. And this is when Krebs' like true colors really come through, because he's like, you have to do what I say, it's my mission. And the boat owner, Ollie, I don't know,
Mahershala Ali,
yeah, he's like, it's my boat.
Yeah, Duncan,
yeah, it's my boat. So so now they go, and thankfully they do get them, because I think they would have just drowned or been eaten.
Of course.
But the Mosasaurus resurfaces later on, and they kind of see how there's other dinosaurs like helping him hunt.
Yeah.
And that's actually a pretty cool scene too. But the scene where Scarlett Johansson has to shoot the Mosasaurus and get the blood. So what happens, she has this cool gun that shoots the needle into the back of the dinosaur, and then it fills up with blood, and then it like shoots off of him. And then it has like a little parachute. Yeah.
That always, I don't know.
Do you hate it?
I kind of do, because there's just too many things that could go wrong with the parachute.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fun because it seems suspiciously like a Jurassic Park toy that they want to put on the market. Oh. And you can play at parks.
Shoot your friends.
Yeah, maybe like a little, like a Jurassic Park, it's like a little wind-up toy. The toy like takes off, then you hit a button and you got to catch the parachute thing, vial.
Okay, the vial, yeah.
Yeah.
The extra large one.
It's ridiculous. It's just, there's too many things that could go wrong with that.
I know. I was like, okay, this Mosasaurus is just staying on the surface of the water and gives her so much time to shoot him. It seemed kind of,
One
contrived.
thing I'd like to point out early on is that Scarlett Johansson, she's a giant star at this point. She does not need to be in a Jurassic World sequel. I love that she's in it. I love that she's playing this role. And something I really watched for, because it's like, I love the first Jurassic Park, but Laura Dern was deemed a scream queen pretty quickly because she's screaming her head off frequently in that movie. And I like that Scarlett Johansson, she's not doing that.
No.
She's like
super
Indiana
confident.
Jones. No, this is not the first time she's looked death in the eye,
Yeah.
So I that's the thing I loved about the character. She's more Ripley than
Yeah.
Oh my God, a dinosaur! Yes, none of
If
that.
anything,
Yeah.
Jonathan Bailey's the one that's freaking out.
Yes, yeah, and obviously I'm not saying that's not relatable. Not that I would be like on this island. I'm just saying it's nice that like Scarlett Johansson. No, I mean like this is a cool action figure to have, because this is somebody who could actually, she could have handled this whole thing all by herself.
Well,
Yeah, I think so.
no, there were some things like they had to do that she couldn't have
She
done by
needed to
herself.
get all that manfolk out of the way, and she needed them on the team, because they all could be eaten instead of her.
Oh.
I think she could have done this all by herself. I do. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that just because she played Black Widow
Okay.
and Lucy.
Well, then nobody would have died if it was just her. It'd have just been her evading dinosaurs for 2 hours.
That sounds cool. I'd see that.
Okay. So, all right. So now we have this family with this mercenary group, and it's interesting because the Mosasaurus and these like Spinosaurus dinos are like trying to attack the ship. And now Teresa, the oldest daughter, the dad is like, you got to go radio for help. Like, we make a distress call. And Krebs is like, no, you can't, because he wants to maintain the mission's secrecy. So he prevents her from raiding for help. And then she ends up falling into the water. And she's holding on to the side of the boat, like, help me. And he's just like,
They could have made this moment even nastier. He could have kicked her in the face to get off. And I kind of wish they did. Because it does feel kind of like, what, you could, if you witness this,
maybe
you can interpret that he froze in fear. You can interpret that.
Maybe that's what they wanted us to think.
And I'm thinking, no, we need to make this clear. I mean, he needed to kick her off into the water. I mean, I think the movie should have gone even further with this moment.
You do.
And by the way, bring the authorities in, he pays them off, and now you've got like a police escort, right? And you got more dino chum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
This movie's working a little too hard to justify its existence. I think there's a way to justify all of this without all this, The movie kind of over-explains itself.
So either let her make the call or like kick her into the water.
I mean, don't you think most of the authorities on the way would get eaten before they'd even show up at Jurassic World?
Yeah, or they're like, there's a scene where they're like, I'm not going out there.
Like, wait, how many knots? We're turning around, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's where the Mosasaurus lives? Yeah, no.
Before we get into the action, because the movie is just nothing but action after this, there is about 10 minutes of exposition where it's all for Zora, where it's established that her last mission went poorly. She and Duncan both knew someone, presumably, that she was either in love with or at least someone that she was close with, who she watched burn to death in a car bomb.
Yeah.
Do we need any of this?
I think the
Does it
only...
help?
I don't know, because it establishes that her and Duncan are close.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't, like, I guess he had a wife and their son died. And And so it's like they kind of both don't have anybody. And so that's why they're doing these thrill-seeking jobs.
Instead of have it be these morose monologues, and I gotta say, no, it's fine because the actors are good and the scenes are well written,
and it doesn't last too long.
It doesn't. However, would it be better if we had a flashback?
Someone getting bombed and her.
It doesn't need to be, a close-up of a guy on fire going, ah! No, I mean, just. It doesn't need to be that. Just like a reaction shot of her going, "No, George," and then cut back to Scarlett Johansson.
This movie is already $200 million. No, I
don't know. I mean, because it kind of stops the movie. It doesn't kill the movie, but it does stop
Well, we
it
haven't
momentarily.
gotten to the action yet. At
I
this
know,
point.
but the film does take a little too long to get to the action.
You
Don't you think? Yeah, because we got the Snicker scene.
Well, it's-
and then it's
I
nothing
know.
but exposition.
It's getting us comfortable. It's like getting us like, oh, I'm cozy. I'm watching this
You say
movie.
comfortable. I say bored.
This movie made me bored, just like dinosaurs make me bored.
I'm the one end, because I'm totally with you. I don't want to see another car bombing in a movie. I'm not saying we need that, or that the movie needs to be any more violent. I just think maybe just giving her a quick reaction shot. We see.
Do you also want to see Duncan's son die too?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Maybe, but a shot at maybe he and Zora are at the funeral.
Okay.
I don't know. Just something to take us out of a scene of two people talking on a boat. This
Yeah.
is not Jaws. This is not the scene in Jaws we're talking about. Was it the Atlantis? Shame on me. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Where they're talking about, that boat that sank, the shark and the screams of the night.
Yeah.
This is not that.
Yeah.
And it needed to be that. And it's not. It's just people like, oh, bummer. And then like, aren't we sad and pathetic? Ha ha. No. Let us feel the pathos, because the only way the movie goes back to this, the only way, is every time somebody is about to die, there's a close-up of Scarlett Johansson going, no!
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, all right, she doesn't want this to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You're in Jurassic World with dinosaurs everywhere. You should probably, like, toughen up, because
Well, she's tough.
most of these people are going to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's fine. I didn't mind the scene. I didn't think it was too long. I think it kind of established, like, if they get all this money, which this never happens in real life. Like, you think money's going to solve your problems, and it never does. But she's kind of like, oh, once I have this money, I can stop doing this and I can go do something else, like more meaningful. And I think he's thinking the same thing. Like,
Okay.
But I don't know.
The last thing I'll say about this, first of all, Michael Crichton can pull this off in novel form of characters just talking. I mean, the timeline in Jurassic Park, the novels are full of that sphere as well. But this being a film, this movie could have started on the water. It could have started with this family being picked up by the boat with Scarlett Johansson and everybody else. The movie could have started there. I don't think we needed anything else.
Wow.
And if anything...
You don't like being introduced to the characters one
One
excruciating second at a time?
Showing the guy his Jamba Juice job. Oh, you want me to go with you to do dinosaurs? I don't know, man. I got this Jamba Juice job. I don't. Oh, how much money? Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I really love being a substitute teacher in high school, but how much? Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly.
I really like working here at Star. How much money? Dun, dun. Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much.
It could have started in the ocean. Let's not forget, Jurassic Park 3 is 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
That's tight. I'm not saying every movie needs to be that tight. Great movies are as long as they need to be. This movie's pretty great, but it's not quite great.
All right, so back to the boat. A pack of Spinosaurus join the Mosasaurus. They attack the ship. They kill Bobby. Who's Bobby? Who knows? He's big old, big old guy with muscles.
You know who he is? He played the villain in Deadpool. It's Ed Skrein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we barely get to know him.
He's very unlikable in this, and he's gone, and, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody seems to be just fine with it. They all get over it very quickly.
They do. Teresa ends up off the boat, and then Ruben, her boyfriend, jumps in and, to save her. And so we don't know. I mean, I'm thinking they're goners, at this point. Mm-hmm. So, so Duncan tells everybody to abandon ship. Okay, so once Teresa and her boyfriend are off, the dad and Isabella, they jump off. Okay, so we don't know what's going to happen with this family. And then Duncan tells everyone to jump off the boat because the Mosasaurus can't swim in shallow water. But then he just runs aground on the beach. I would have rather been on the boat. Let me crash into the beach with you, dude.
Yeah, if my theory that this used to be two screenplays and became one is real, then I suspect the family jumping off the boat to save each other was at the convenience of let's not make this too muddy. I got two scripts here. We'll just have one set of Dino Chum run on the island and the other set of Dino Chum.
Yes.
Yeah, we just keep them separate, and that way it's suspense. Will they ever find each other?
Will they ever find each other? And that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Spoiler. All right, so then a Spinosaurus. Apparently, the Spinosaurus can come on land, so that kills Nina, one of the other chick.
Who was she? We don't know.
We don't know. We
Never knew
whatever.
her.
So all right,
It's a cool reveal because the Spinosaurus is like taking a nap and it rolls over like, hey, yum. And then we see her get
snack.
pulled off camera like, no, and they're like, Nina, and then it's like 2 seconds like, all right, well, we're on this adventure.
we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, exactly. Now they're thinking, oh crap, we're on this island. How are we gonna get off? And Zora reveals that a rescue helicopter will circle the island in 24 hours if there is radio silence. She's
It's
like,
another plot device.
no, but that's
24 hours, 3 dinosaurs. You know, it's like, it feels like the game show thing. You've got 24 hours to get 3 dinosaurs.
I know. But the thing is, she gave them their tracking. And so she's like, if they don't hear from us and we go off grid, then in 24 hours, they'll.
What crappy
come.
helicopter company is this? Okay, we're only going to do one turnaround, then we're going out of there.
Well, after you see what happens to the helicopter, you know why.
Yeah, I guess that checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll
All
give you
right. So they're like, all right, we have a plan. So now they have to find the herd of Titanosaurus and obtain a sample. Okay, so the Titanosaurus is like a mutant of the Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus?
Yeah.
Which scene are we at? Which scene is this?
That's where they go to that field.
Oh, this is the scene where the John Williams music
Yeah.
kicks in. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is good. This is the sex scene.
What? It's a
If you're looking closely,
it's a
sex scene.
Titanosaurus love scene.
this
yes.
is the hottest scene of 2025. Got to where are those tentacles going, guys? Keep your eyes on the tentacles.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
These dinosaurs are digging each other. They don't care that there's humans like walking around them. They're not listening to the John Williams music. No, they are just like they're in the zone.
They are in the
It's
zone.
happening.
Yeah, I know. And then one of them gets shot, and it's still they're like, oh,
It's like, ooh, you're being so naughty. Harder.
oh my, stop it. Oh no, but they are a weird dinosaur because they do have all these like weird tentacles.
It's a brontosaurus, yeah, with all these little tentacles that are, all these extra feelers, if you will.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, did they make them like into the shape of a heart? I think at one point they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In dino parlance, they're going for a bone dig, if you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
No, I love this. I actually love this scene because it's, we need this. The dinosaurs, they often show up and it's all about, it's setting up the action scenes, setting up the threat. We forget that in the first movie, even though it does have that prologue where we see how dangerous, especially the pterodactyls are, and what do you call the raptors?
Yeah,
the scary raptor scene that opens up the first one. But for a good portion of the first film, it's awe, and I like that. I like that it wants to no, this is amazing. And the Jonathan Bailey character, who's the biggest nerd on the planet, he is this is his nirvana. He's in this place of this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. He just freaks out.
And it's wild too. It's to see a Jurassic Park movie and to hear that theme and see Scarlett Johansson. I'm like, well, that's cool. That's cool because she was a little girl when the first one came out. That's cool that now she's in this universe. She's a part of this. I mean, I suspect this is going to be one of those all-time actresses. We're going to be talking about a Scarlett Johansson movie, well into her, she's going to win an honorary Oscar when she's 72. Oh, thank you, And we'll be like, oh, that's right. Scarlett Johansson was in a Jurassic Park movie. So
Okay.
it's historical. It's important.
Oh, okay. That I feel that from you.
Unlike that time she did Ghost in the Shell. That was nonsense. It was garbage.
All right, so now they have 2 of the 3 samples.
Yes.
And every time they get a sample, it's the suitcase opens up and all the, I don't know how they keep it refrigerated, but apparently it's refrigerated because all this steam comes out of it.
It's a game show. It's next on Survivor, they have 1 more to go. 1 more dinosaur. And then they win $1 million.
I know, exactly.
Wait a second. Didn't The Apprentice have the suitcase thing?
The Apprentice?
Which game
Who
show?
Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Was that what it was? Some millionaire had the
Maybe.
I'm like, wait a second. That whole the
Yeah.
suitcase opening. I'm like, that's a
But there was
That's
a
a
whole
visceral memory
game
for me.
show with a bunch of suitcases on a stage.
yeah. Which one was that?
I don't
Was that the
remember.
Weakest Link?
No.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No. It's
Why can't we remember this?
I don't know.
But yeah, it's like, I'll take suitcase number 26. 26, you win nothing. 27, you would have been set for life. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Okay, he's gonna
No. Because I'm like, wait a second. That's a sense memory of like a one of those.
Okay.
Suitcase.
All right, while you're looking that up, so they eventually
Deal or no deal
Oh.
with Howie Mandel.
There you go.
Sans hair. Yes.
Yes.
He's been sans hair for a while, but I'm old enough that I remember that it's like, no, he used to have a lot of hair.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad you figured that
It's
out.
a Samsonite suitcase. Like, see, I knew it was a game show. Steven Spielberg and David kept
All right,
like, man,
all right.
they're like binging. It's like, you know what? We can make this Jurassic Park 7.
People love briefcases
And
tiny suitcases. Okay. So they decide for the third specimen, they're going to try and get it from an egg because it's safer. And so now, which I'm like,
Why wasn't that the plan all along?
I know. Because, like, how are you going to shoot something that's flying?
You know, we could risk our lives and lose like 4 crew members, or we could just find the nest every
Just
time.
find the nest.
Yeah.
Well, how are they going to find a Mosasaurus nest in the ocean?
Diving equipment.
Oh, yeah, they're going to dive with that thing? That would have made this movie another hour longer.
You have to immerse yourself in dino fecal matter, so it puts off the scent, right? And then you swim.
In the water? No.
But
Not how works.
you only got 3 minutes because it washes off. So
All right, so Zora and...
You don't like my rewrite?
No,
All
Jonathan Bailey and one of the...
what's his name? Jonathan Bailey.
One of the other guys, they rappel down a cliff to a nest inside an ancient cave temple. And while they're getting the sample, the Quetzalcoatlus,
Oh,
that's what they're called. That's what his mutant name is.
that's the made-up name for this movie. Yes.
Yeah, returns and ends up eating the guy whose name we don't know.
Yes.
His name's Leclerc.
Yes,
he
another
speaks
red shirt.
French.
Yes.
I don't know. He was with everyone longer than the other two, so that's
That's the thing about the character.
that's a bonus.
He lasts a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And then Zora and Henry have to secure the last sample, so they finally do. Okay, they have all 3 samples, but that's not the end because now we go back to the Delgados. They have all 4 made it to shore, which I find
Improbable.
Yes, improbable. Like no Spinosaurus got them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like that's.
Do they get enough of a meal from the prior members of the boat that fell off?
I mean, there's so many Spinosauruses. I mean, you probably see like a dozen in the water, and only 1 chick gets eaten.
Do you think there's some that because they're mutants, maybe they're vegetarians?
No.
Or maybe they just think it's ethically unkind to eat something that's also alive. Yeah, I don't buy it either.
No. Okay, so they're like, we have to get to the complex and to try and radio there, and so they encounter various dinosaurs like along the way. But this is when Isabella finds Dolores and basically adopts her. I mean, I have to say it's very endearing because Isabella's 10?
It's a way to remember, you know who else goes to this movie? Kids. Little kids.
Yeah.
So if we want to make the film toyetic, I think that's the actual term.
Toyetic?
Toyetic. Yeah, they started talking about that with Batman and Robin. It's like, you know what? We get some vehicles, we get some henchmen, we get some layers, we got more toys.
We get a teeny tiny cute dino.
Exactly.
Name her Dolores.
Yes.
And now we have a Lego Dolores.
So we're part of the problem.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you saw this, and then when you saw
I'm like, I took my little girl to see this in the theater. She's going to love this.
Yeah. When you went to Target, were you like, that's what I'm getting?
I was so happy because it's mostly Wicked and Batman and Bluey. There's just so many Lego stations I would never want And then there's like, oh, Jurassic World dino. Yes. Even has the Jurassic World Rebirth logo. We got to talk about that title, by the way.
Rebirth?
What's rebirthed? Nothing. Maybe Jurassic World rebooted, right? Or Jurassic World regurgitated?
Well, I think they're saying that Jurassic World, because they went back to the island. That's...
Return. Jurassic World Return. Or Returns.
Okay.
The Return to Jurassic World. Nothing's birthed. Nothing's rebirthed. Unless those two dinosaurs in the field are rebirthing, if you know what I mean. But now there's no rebirth. There's nothing is born in this. It doesn't make. It's one of those titles that doesn't mean anything. It's like Batman Forever. It has nothing to do with anything.
Okay. It just sounds cool.
It's weird to wear a T-shirt that says Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh. Well, it's weird when you say it with an accent.
What accent would that be?
I don't know.
Is that Jonathan Bailey's accent? Huh? Is it doing anything for you?
Maybe.
Do we need to turn the mic off?
There is a funny scene where the boyfriend goes to relieve himself and a dinosaur, you think he's going to get eaten, and then another dinosaur eats that dinosaur. And the whole time he never turns around, and then at one point finishes peeing, and, you know, you get a little comedy relief. And him and the dad kind of have a little heart to heart. Like, he sees how much he loves his daughter.
I wonder if we're gonna see. This guy steals the movie for me, David Iacono. I wonder, who plays Xavier, the boyfriend. I kind of wonder.
You think he steals the whole movie?
Yes.
Really?
Because again, this is a guy who I'm like, I hate this guy, but no, like the character, the way he's played and the way he's written, it's like it's not too much, it's not too little, it's the sweet spot. It's like there's enough there. It's like this guy is really compelling and interesting. Mm-hmm. Because he's a doofus, but he's aware of it. He knows he's insufferable. He knows he's not welcome. He knows that he's not good enough for this girl and that he's very fortunate to be going along with his family. But then when the dinos show up, he's like, okay, I got to stop lighting up my weed every time something bad happens. So there's an arc. I mean, he goes from point A to point Z, like more than any other character in this movie.
That's true. He does have a good arc.
More so than Zora, because I mean, I'm a fan of Scarlett Johansson, but like the character, I mean, it's basically the same character from start to finish, really. But this guy, no, like it's anything. It's like he's gonna have the T-shirt. I went to Jurassic World.
Yeah.
And now I'm a better person.
He was reborn. That's what it was. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. So they are following these like gas pipes because they're like, if we follow these pipes, it'll take us to, to the main building.
And then turns out it's just like the Jurassic World water slide. Like, oh man. Yeah. And all the dinosaurs that they're waiting for them to like drinking.
But the dad, he kind of hurts his leg.
Yeah.
And so Isabella's like, hey, I see a boat. And I'm going to go get it. So this whole sequence is about her trying to get this raft and not wake up a giant T-Rex that's taking a nap. Now, seeing this T-Rex take a nap was kind of a highlight for me because it's so funny to think about.
He's sleeping like a puppy
like
dog.
A dog.
Yeah.
Rolling over. The only thing they didn't have him do was drool.
Yeah.
And then she has to pull this cord to get this emergency raft open, and then he wakes up and then oh no,
it takes the T-Rex a while to figure out, hey, I could eat that.
Yeah. Well, he was tired. He was he was just waking up.
He's famished.
He hadn't had his coffee yet.
Yes.
So we have an exciting sequence down the river.
Yeah. No, it's great, and it's, by the way, very, very similar to a scene in the novel Jurassic Park.
The first one.
Yeah, which I think came out in 87.
Well, maybe that's where they got it.
Yeah, they're like, what we haven't stolen from you?
Yeah, no, I liked this scene because even the little girl is in peril and you're like, oh no. But like, they can't kill the little girl.
I don't understand how that raft never gets punctured, though.
I know.
Because I feel like every time I so much as step in a raft, I'm like, I'm so close to popping this thing.
Yeah, the T-Rex has it in his mouth.
T-Rex tries to chomp it, and this thing, is there a product placement for this particular brand of raft that even a T-Rex can't puncture with its teeth?
Yeah, and then later on when you see them in the raft, they magically have the oars.
Yeah.
No, there's no way. Those
You know, like
oars
they
are-
floated down river. Like, there they are.
Yeah. No. Yeah, exactly.
The
Like,
T-Rex used it to pick his teeth, and then he discarded it.
yeah. It's his toothpick.
Yeah, no, it's a good scene. It's a really good scene.
Yeah, it was actually one of my favorites. I thought it was because again, I was like, any of these family members could be goners because
Yes.
they really aren't a part of the original plot. You know
Right.
what I mean? So besides Krebs, the bad guy, I was like, they could take out any of the Delgados and I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I'd be sad because I was like, if any of them dies, I'm going to be so ticked.
I mean, I've known a lot of family units like this. The very strong, nature-esque, very like the father who knows, you know, he's very good with his hands. He's like, you know, working class, and, you know, he's clearly somebody who knows how to, you know, he's
Fix everything.
yeah, exactly. And, you know, but at the same time, like the daughters are like, okay, like, well, you know, either you lean into the fact that dad's an adventurer or you don't. Meanwhile, the boyfriend who is unwelcome, but he's there because the daughter loves him. It's like, okay, like, you know, it probably was one of those things like, you know, please let him come, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, like,
Exactly.
got to have the boyfriend there. So yeah, like I feel like that it makes sense that they're all there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that makes it compelling. It's like, okay, this is the relatable part of the movie because none of those mercenaries, it's like, you know.
I know. Exactly. All right. So they actually reach the complex and reunite with the other team. And then Teresa exposes Krebs and was like, he didn't save me. You know, I wanted help. I needed help and he didn't help me. And so that's when Zora is like, is that true? Because, and of course Krebs is like, no, it's not true. Why does she believe him over this girl?
Again, it would have been much more compelling if she had like a bruise on her face in the shape of his footprint because he kicked her in the face. The Falcon's like, you had the opportunity to save me and you didn't. You let me die. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be like, hey, I'm sorry, I froze. I mean, I haven't seen a dinosaur before. It's the first time for me.
Right.
But hey, whatever we're giving you, we'll double it. You know, like that kind of thing.
So he has a handgun at this point,
Yeah.
and that he had stolen from a corpse somewhere on the island that
Yeah.
he found. And I'm like, how long has that gun been just hanging out there?
And you figured whoever used it last probably would have emptied it into whatever killed it.
Exactly. So how does it still have bullets?
How well, this is like a question from another movie. How do bullets go bad? How good are they? You know, is it like milk?
No, I don't think bullets go bad, but guns can get rusty, and you know, if you're not keeping them clean and
Yeah, and it's established that all the nonsense that happened on this island was 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that gun has just been sitting out
in the
in
elements,
brainstorms for 7 years. Yeah, good point.
with bullets. Like, I don't know, but so Krebs takes the samples and escapes to the helipad in one of those UTVs, and he just like abandons everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know what he thinks he's gonna do. I bet he thinks he's gonna get to the helipad and then threaten to shoot the people in the helicopter if they don't just take him right away and like abandon everybody else.
This part is relatable in a sense because it's like if I just want to get off this island away from these people who I hate and I'm secretly have despised and I know everything has gone south, it's like, you know, I'm just gonna get my car and drive, just see what I find.
Yeah.
Whatever
I think
happens.
he's probably thinking, well, if they all die, I don't have to pay them.
Is there a route to the mainland I don't know about?
Mutadons. This is a type of mutant dinosaur.
Another made-up dinosaur,
Yeah, another
yeah.
made-up one. They.
Don't worry about the enunciation.
I have no. Yeah. Do you know what they look like? Not unless you've seen this movie, because they're not real. Descend on the survivors who flee through underground tunnels. Yeah, we basically have everybody. Oh, there is that cool scene in the little convenience store before they get in the tunnels.
Yeah.
Which is kind of reminiscent of the first movie.
Very reminiscent, yeah.
Yeah.
With the great scene with the raptors stalking the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, they're like mutant raptors basically, and then Isabella and little Dolores have to hide inside of the refrigerator, and then
And there's a convenience store standee of a talking dinosaur that's irritating and it keeps getting set off, which is a nice bit.
Yeah, and then they end up going into the tunnels after that. So I did like that part because it's just the family again, like everybody else is kind of on their own.
Yeah.
Because before Krebs drives away, Zora and him are like hiding under one of those cars, but he like gets in the car and then just takes off Like, he could have run her over. He's like, who cares? Bye.
Yeah. But when Zora gets in the tunnel and she's kind of leading the way, I mean, she's like John McClaning it. It's cool.
Yeah. Come out to Jurassic World. We'll have a few laughs.
I mean, she's got the posture. Like, oh man, Scarlett Johansson has seen some action movies. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, I want that action figure now.
Yeah. And now we see that the helicopter has started circling and trying to find everybody. And, you know, Jonathan Bailey is like trying to flag them down. And he eventually finds a flare and shoots it off. And then they're like, oh, there they are. And then...
By the way, this is a scene stolen out of Aliens, because the ship that's going to save Ripley and everybody, the ship crashes, and you got, you know, Bill Paxton going, game over, man, game over. It's right out of Aliens. The same plot device.
Oh, okay. But that one didn't have Jonathan Bailey, so...
Yeah, I think Jonathan Bailey was maybe 6 years old when that film came out. Yes.
So yeah, they're going through the tunnel. One of those mutadons gets into the tunnel and is stalking them. And Scarlett Johansson does shoot it.
He wasn't even born when that movie came out. Never mind. He was born 2 years after Aliens came out. Never mind. He's that young. He is 10 years younger than I am. Wow.
Wow.
Man.
I know.
Now I'm kind of worried.
Why?
You seem to be very aware of his work.
He doesn't like the women, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing to be worried about.
Okay, I'm feeling a little better now. Although even I'm a little lost in his dreamy brown eyes. All right, I'm going to get off of the Jonathan Bailey website. And what were you saying? Something about some movie?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm completely lost and flustered.
So
My palms are sweaty.
okay, so how everyone kind of comes back together.
Yeah.
But okay, Jonathan Bailey sees the
That's how we got onto this.
helicopter,
Yes, we're talking about
like
Jonathan Bailey.
the helicopter gets destroyed
Yes.
by the big old mutant dinosaur.
Yeah, big old scary alien dinosaur.
Yeah,
yes.
that's like the Tyrannosaurus Rex one,
But bald.
but bald. Yeah, it's really creepy. It's really creepy. Okay,
It's kind of like if you took a dinosaur, if you took a T-Rex and combined the DNA
With
of
the
Dwayne
alien.
Johnson.
I was gonna say the alien from Alien.
No, Dwayne Johnson's like bald and like ripped, and it's a big muscular thing. Yeah, like if Dwayne Johnson had motion capture, they'd be like, well, obviously. I was in that suit for 7 days. It was amazing.
I don't know if he would find
Endorse
this as
being-
a compliment.
I'd be like, what an amazing actor. He did The Smashing Machine and this movie the same year. Wow, Dwayne Johnson. The range.
Yeah. All right. So the helicopter gone.
Yes.
And now all the survivors in the tunnel, they find a locked gate at the end, and then like they see a boat and a control panel on the other side, but they don't have a way to get to it. And then so the mutadon is inside of the tunnel, and then Isabella can fit through the gate bars and unlocks it, and the team escapes. Oh, they call it the D-Rex. That's what they call it.
Yeah, Distortus Rex.
Yeah. Not the T-Rex.
The D-Rex.
The D-Rex. All right, so...
The Dwayne Rex. The Dwayne Johnson Rex.
Oh, my
See?
gosh.
See?
All right, well then...
I bet the designer's like, you know who we should make this dinosaur kind of look like? Kind of.
No. Okay, but a lot is happening right now because... You know, we don't want the Mutadon to get out of the tunnel, and then we see the D-Rex, and then Krebs is flying through with in his car,
Yes.
and then the D-Rex just steps on that car, and Krebs is a goner.
This is the part I wrote about in my review.
Okay.
I wrote, at one point, a loathsome character is eaten off camera, and I laughed out loud. And my daughter asked me, disgusted, why did you laugh at that?
You know,
She seemed very upset about that. I'm like, because it's funny.
It's
Because the bad guy, he got eaten. And B's looking at me like, oh, like, what is wrong with
yeah,
you?
it's kind of like when the lawyer gets eaten out of
The toilet, yes, which is great.
It's kind of funny.
This character is so much worse than that.
Yes, that's true. He really is. So,
I don't know. I think the toilet death would have been better if he was actually going to the bathroom. I think the indignity should have been even worse.
wow, you wanted his pants to be down?
Yes, definitely. Screw that guy.
All right, so they close the gate before the Mutadon gets out, and then now now they have escaped onto the boat, but the D-Rex is like, ooh, look at all these yummy snacks. And so so he's not going to let them get away.
Yeah.
And so this is a pretty exciting chase scene. And at one point,
Well, this is the part where Duncan saves the day. It's great. It's Mahershala Ali's big moment in this. Yeah, where he's, I'm like, no, Duncan, don't do it. It's okay, guys. I got this. Come on, chase me. And dinosaur's like, and follows his flare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you see the flare turn off. It's like, no, he killed an Oscar winner. No, you monster.
I know.
But
somehow he sends a signal to the group, like another flare, and they go rescue him. Now,
how did he possibly survive?
Did he
was he able to swim under the brook? Did he play dead?
Did he burn the inside of the D-Rex's mouth and jump out?
Did the D-Rex get so close and he just bopped him and was like, boop, and he's like, hey, and he wandered away.
Just a big nose boop. That's all it took.
That hurt. And he saunters off.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. If anything, it's like, oh, you know what? The test audience hated his death.
Yes.
So it's like, let's go back and film where they turn the boat around.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Because this movie is supposed to be about loss. It's supposed to be about how humans adapt to loss. That's the theme. That's the idea that's set up. And these are the characters. So the fact that she loses him, it's like, no matter what happens here, whether it's fortune and glory or tragedy, we lose people along the way. That's really the message of this film. But no, we can't lose.
We don't lose everybody.
We can't lose the third most likable character in the film. So yeah, the boat gets turned around. And then we get the staple.
Wow, he's the third most likable character?
Stoner's son,
okay.
ScarJo, Duncan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I know Jonathan Bailey is like number one for you.
I know. And Dolores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who conveniently disappears and reappears at a moment's notice.
Exactly. I'm like, this tiny dinosaur with her teeny tiny little legs, man, she sure knows how to speed around this island.
It's very, very convenient is what it is. But they're also like, you know what? She's going to be a best-selling toy.
Yeah.
Some idiot is going to buy the Lego set this Christmas. So we need to give her screen time. She's alive at the end of the film. She's a pet. She's going to be in the new movie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
She's going to move on to the next sequel.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so our cast of characters who have all survived, all the Delgados have survived miraculously, along with Dolores, and then we have Jonathan Bailey, ScarJo, and
we get
Duncan.
the Jonathan Williams music. They're all looking at dinosaurs. Again, it's the thing of like, oh, look how beautiful they are. These things that just try to kill us.
Oh no, they were looking at dolphins.
Were they dolphins?
Yeah.
They weren't like mutated dolphins.
No, I think
they don't have like fangs and veins.
I think they were like a pod of dolphins they were looking at.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, those are gonna get eaten really quick. They're off the shore of Jurassic World. Flee, dolphins!
I know. And then, so Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett, they're like, you know what? We shouldn't give all these samples to a terrible pharmaceutical company that's gonna make it so expensive that nobody will be able to afford it except the rich and powerful. Let's make it open source. And I'm like, don't you need scientists to put it together though?
Let's give it to everyone, which I think is the closing line of the film.
Let's give it to everyone.
What crap?
Okay.
Take your $1 billion that you collectively have. First of all, the two of them need to get married. Collectively,
Yes.
and then you got $1 billion. Take your $1 billion. Open up your Patch Adams, clinic where you're gonna give like free health care for everybody. Don't just give it to the world. Does the world know what to do with this information?
I know. I mean, I guess so. I guess if you make it open source, collectively, the scientists would come together and figure it out. But then how do you distribute it? I have no idea.
If I found online, it's like, okay, Barry, this is a breakthrough. It is the cure for your allergies. All your sneezing, dust, dander, allergies, pet hair, it's gone. So it's a 36 steps. This is what you have to do. Okay, so get a tea leaf. You need to boil it for 7 days. Extract very carefully from the vein 2
vials of
hemoglobin. And then you have to... which you must freeze for 7 days. 7 days exactly, to the number. and then
Oh,
you have to you have to make
Is
you know.
this the open source plan that you have come up with? Yeah, no.
I'm saying, like, this is too. I'm like, this is too complicated. You know, I'll just sneeze. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just deal with my allergies. No worries. I'll just take some Vicks vapor rub and just put it all over my
Wow.
face like a freak.
No
It's
one-
fine.
Yeah, if that's what you're doing with Vicks Vapor Rub, no wonder you're having problems. That's not what you're supposed to do.
Jill, did we just lose our sponsor for Vicks Vapor Rub? The only way to sleep.
Okay, to be fair, I'm not for pharmaceutical companies gouging people with high prices. But the only thing I'm thinking is they're going to miss out on a huge payday on the off chance that they think a pharmaceutical company would do that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, like yourself, yeah, I'm not for that, but this is also the plot of Jurassic World Rebirth, which is so ridiculous that they would
Yeah.
think, like, let's just give it to the world. And then what?
I know. And I'm like, it's mutant dinosaur blood. So
This is
do
so
we even
niche.
know? Do we even know if this is gonna do what they think it's gonna do?
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, I'd be like, okay, the chances of this becoming something that helps millions of people.
Yeah,
I-
so I have an incurable disease.
Yeah.
I'm Googling, like, oh, okay, oh wait, I got to get 3 dinosaurs. I got to get their blood while they're alive. And then 1 egg sample.
I know.
And I have to go to the most dangerous island in the world.
Yeah. If anything, I would take.
And I need a Samsonite suitcase.
Here's what I would do. I would take my suitcase. I'd go to that pharmaceutical company, demand my $1 billion, and I would have them like sign a contract that they have to make it affordable. Then it's win-win for everybody. You know? There's no reason they couldn't do that. But this is just a convenient way to end the movie, so.
Yeah, it's a happy ending that the film doesn't really earn, because these movies are about loss. It's it's about, thank God we're alive. That's where we're always at when these movies end.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so how many stars did you give it?
3.
3.
Because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot.
Too much talky talk for you?
Too much talkity talk. There's too many. It's always funny to even like talk about the plot inconsistencies and the narrative shortcomings in a Jurassic movie, because these movies are ridiculous. But at the same time,
I think you guys talk too much. I need more killing.
exactly. And like I said, like, I think the movie could have opened up on the water. I think we could have lost the first act of this movie. I really do. I think it
Yeah,
would
like
have been.
the first 20, 30 minutes.
I love the dino traffic jam. I love it.
Yeah.
But that either could have been later or that could have been positioned differently. But the fact that this is like this and
Could have been a YouTube video someone's watching.
including the Snickers thing too.
Yeah,
which is
totally.
so stupid and asinine. But if anything, I just thought how gutsy that this product placement is being used to establish that this is the reason so many lives are lost because of this Snickers wrapper.
I know.
I hope they
Yeah.
paid those guys a lot of money.
Really.
Like, just so you see this thing that's wrapped around this piece of chocolate that you guys put out, this is going to kill thousands of people.
All right. Yeah.
So 3 stars.
okay.
It's dumb, but it's exciting. It's well done. It's well performed.
Yeah.
I think this, other than the second one, The Lost World Jurassic Park, I didn't like the second one. Jurassic Park 3 is really not that great. And there's a middle entry. I think it's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I don't like that one.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, okay, so my order would be the first Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the insane Jurassic World Dominion, which I love, and then this movie.
Okay.
So for me, it's the 4th best.
I did miss what's his face.
Jeff.
Okay.
No, Sam Neill?
No.
Chris
Chris Pratt.
Pratt.
Yes. I kind of missed Chris Pratt.
Really?
I know Scarlett Johansson is taking over that
Yeah.
type for this movie,
Yeah.
so that's fine. But it would have been cool if, he showed up later on. Maybe near the end. I don't know. Maybe too many. Yeah. You don't want him outshining Jonathan Bailey, so I don't know.
I think, if anything, I think Dominion showed that you could have them all in the same movie, and you certainly do get that hero shot where they're all standing next to
Yeah.
each other like perfectly posed action figures. But no, I'm fine with it. I mean, he had 3 movies,
Yeah.
and
So he's done.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need Jeff Goldblum. I think we always need that cynicism. Though it's ridiculous that character would go anywhere near dinosaurs
I
after what he went through
know.
once, let alone 4, 5, 6 times at this point.
He really shouldn't. If anybody asked him to go back to any islands, he should just say no.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I agree. I think 3 stars is good because I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I didn't think it was too scary. You know, it was just like more fun dino stuff.
Yeah.
Even though none of the dinos make any sense.
I
They're
think
all weird.
The second Jurassic Park, The Lost World from '97, that's the nastiest one because a character gets eaten in a waterfall and suddenly there's this huge gush of blood. There's a bit where a T-Rex actually eats a dog out of a doghouse because it's loose in I think it's like it's San Diego, I think. Yeah, like that one is really mean. Like it's like next to Temple of Doom, it's one of Spielberg's nastiest films. So that's my least favorite.
Okay. All right. Are there any more that are going to be coming up or we don't know yet?
I'm sure right now David Koepp is combining either 2 or 3 screenplays.
And he's like, where can I fit in Dolores? All right. Well, I don't know. Did we do it?
I think we did it.
I think we did it. All right. Well, that concludes our discussion of Jurassic World Rebirth.